Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me today. This is a tag video. I'm very happy to do this tag video. I was tagged by Lisa a la Mode. I'm going to leave a link to her channel in my description box. This tag is 10 things to tell my younger self. So I really was very excited to do this tag because I have a lot to say to the younger me. So I did write down all my 10 things. So I'm going to jump right in. Okay, so number one is to my younger self, you are beautiful. You are, a swan. You are gorgeous. When I was younger, I really didn't have high self-esteem. I never really thought about it then. I guess as I reflect back, I just didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel like I had the best clothes, and I didn't feel that kind of way. So I want to tell myself that you are gorgeous. You have great features, you're exotic. I want to tell myself that. I wish I would have known how fly I really was back then. So the second thing is have confidence. Again, going back with the first thing I said, I just didn't have confidence. I didn't have enough confidence to speak my mind. I didn't have enough confidence to really be myself fully and completely. There were things about me that I knew that were different than everybody else, and I didn't own it because I wasn't confident. Now I have daughters. I have 4 daughters, and I want them all to be confident. I teach them to be confident. I tutor other children, and I teach them to be confident because I feel like when you are confident, you can try different things. You can step out and do better when you have confidence. I think you just do more naturally when you're confident. Number 3 is to my younger self, and this is to my mid-20s younger self. Don't stop working out. Back then, in my mid-20s, I was very physically fit. After being fat, I was very physically fit, and I was running, I was doing Pilates, I was in the best shape ever, and I fluctuated with my weight from then until now because I got pregnant. I have 7 children, so I got pregnant a bunch of different times, so I'm going to tell my younger self, keep working out because you're going to get fat again. I think I gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, lost weight so many times. And thinking back when I was at my best self, I didn't think I would gain all that weight back again. And I did it 4 or 5 times. And even now, this is not what I even look like because I've gained so much weight, in the last year. Okay, number 4. Life will not go according to plan. Back then, I thought, okay, so by 25, I'm going to be doing this. By 30, I'm going to be doing this. By 35, I'm going to be doing this. That is so not true. I'm not doing anything that I thought I was going to be doing. By now, I thought I would have been teaching for 10 years and going on to culinary school by now and getting out of that and starting my own business in culinary, and it's just not what you think it is, so don't plan your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't go and, think that you're going to be doing XYZ by the time you're, this age and that age. So number 5, the 5th thing I would tell my younger self is you're going to have 7 children. I never thought I was gonna have 7 children. I need to tell myself that you're gonna have more children. I used to pray that I wouldn't get pregnant again because I just didn't really want to take birth control. It's not my thing to take pills and get Depo shots and all that. It's just not what we do. And I used to say, oh, God knows I don't want any more children, so I used to pray about it, I don't want to have any more children, but they just kept coming because that's what was supposed to happen. So I won't go back. I would never tell my younger self do something different because you're going to have 7 children, or do something different to prevent having 7 children, because I feel like that's a part of my path. It's a part of my journey. It's what's supposed to happen. And so I just want to let my younger self know that you're going to be a mom of 7. Who would have thought it? Number 6 is get thicker skin. It only gets worse. You're gonna endure a lot of crap from a lot of people, and a lot of pain is coming. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that had I known that the pain it's just gonna keep coming, I would have gotten thicker skin, so maybe I could have handled it better. Like if I knew that, I guess I kind of thought like if you do good, good's gonna come. If you know what I'm saying? Because I just am one of those people that I do for others. I give of myself so much. I just never thought that I would just get hurt by, over and over again, by people that I love, people that love me, people that I don't even know like that, And so I really, right now I'm in like a nonprofit organization. I'm the president of a stay-at-home mom, blah, 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 blah. Stay-at-home mothers group, and I've endured a lot of crap just from members in my own chapter, So get thicker skin. Number 7, on the contrary, even though you're going to meet a bunch of crappy ass women that's going to make you need thicker skin, you're also going to meet a bunch of awesome women. I have since moving to Houston, I have met some great women, cool ass women. Like my closest friend here is like a freaking chemist. She's like awesome. She's really intelligent. She's cool. I met like some really cool women over the years. So, number 8 is, okay, so number 8 is you will still be a teacher, just not the way you think. So, I went to college to become a teacher. Even before I was a mother, I knew I was going to be a teacher. Even when I was a child, I knew I was going to be a teacher. I used to play school all the time and teach. I just knew that. And now here I am, like a lot of years from having a degree and being 35. Well, I'll be 35 in a week. Being 34, and I'm not teaching in a classroom as I thought I would, but I am still a teacher. I teach from my home. Even on YouTube, I feel like I teach. Just setting an example for other mothers is being a teacher. So even though I'm not teaching the way I thought I would teach, which would be in a classroom, I still am a teacher. But if you had asked me back then, I already knew I was going to be in a classroom. I knew that this was what was going to happen. Number 9. Number 9 to my younger self is Tony is not going to change for a very long time. He's sitting near me. It's weird. So I spent a lot of my years trying to change my husband. Trying to change him. We've been together for 18 years, and he was just not ideal for me. He did things, and he was the way he was. I love him, and I loved him, and I accepted for him for the most part. But there were things about him that bothered me. There were things about him that fucked up our relationship. You know what I'm saying? There were things about him that I feel like that he should have changed. And I spent a lot of time trying to change him. Well, that is not cool. It didn't work. It actually made things worse. I probably could have saved myself some heartache. I probably could have saved a lot of arguments. I probably could have, saved him some heartache if I had just let him change organically on his own. You know what I'm saying? So the more you try to change a man, the less he changes. When I finally was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm stopping. You do what you're going to do, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and that's just what it is. It's almost like that's when he changed. That's when he started doing things differently. I don't know, it's like oxymoron or something, I don't know. So, number 10 is be happy and smile. I don't think I was as happy as I should have been in my younger years. I spent a lot of time focusing on the bad stuff in my life, the bad stuff in my childhood, the bad stuff in my adolescence. And I felt like other people were responsible for my unhappiness, which means that they will be responsible for my happiness. And really, I'm responsible for my happiness. I'm the only one that is in control of my happiness. And so I spent a lot of time, I didn't know that back then, you know. Like, I would be mad at my husband because he did XYZ, and that would make me unhappy, when really I'm in control of my happiness. And no matter what he was doing, I should still have been happy in what I was doing, because I was doing some great ass stuff even then, like I am now, you know. And so I felt like I spent a lot of time unnecessarily unhappy, you know what I'm saying? And so I would tell myself to smile more and be happy. I didn't smile a lot. I don't know why. Like, my natural face is not to smile. Like, now I think it's different because I'm aware of it more now, and so now it's naturally for me to smile. But back then, I just sort of just frowned. You know, I don't know why. I think it maybe just because I internalized a lot of my childhood hurt and adolescent pain and things like that. So, you know, that's what it is. So, those are my 10 things to tell my younger self. I try to make it very fast. Overall, I feel like that I'm in a very good place, in that, you know, I wouldn't change anything, even though I'm saying all this stuff to my younger self. I wouldn't change anything, because I love who I am now, and I feel like that had I not gone through all that stuff that I went through, had I not done all those things, had I not gained all the weight and lost all the weight and exercised and did this and you know, felt unhappy at times, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I love who I am today, so I wouldn't change a thing. So yeah, feel free to do this tag yourself, and thanks for watching. Peace.